Go.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Well, Grant, it's the time of year where teams are starting to find their identity and looking forward to the coming months.
Yeah, you know, you're through the initial grind, and it's onward and upward from here. But teams are still figuring out who the contenders and pretenders might be. But nobody's hopes are completely tarnished just yet.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's DiVincenzo. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Outside Robinson. They set the pick. Pass to Brunson. 5 to shoot. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Though there's a calmness to Jalen Brunson, there's also a competitive fire. And boy, from range, look out.
Outside Davis. Here's the beast. Brunson defending. From outside the arc. Randall pulls down the board. You know what I appreciate about Mitchell Robinson is his defense and how well he uses his length, Grant.
You know, he is so good, B.A., at getting positioning to alter shots. And he finds ways to come up with a number of blocks, not to mention how active he is on the glass.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. The beast. And the layup is good off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Brunson. His last outing, he had 18 points. Yep, that one goes. Brunson's got 5 points.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the 3. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
Here's the beast. To the paint. Here's Davis. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Brunson on the drive. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Reeves. Inside. On the wing, Reeves. Here's the beast. The 3 is up. Randall pulls down the board. Up top, Oubre. What a tremendous game he played against Denver. Out to DiVincenzo. Now Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. Going inside. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
The beast passes to Reeves. Here's the beast. Brunson defending. And they pick up 2. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Well, the Lakers hired Darvin Ham to be their head coach back in 2022. Grant, that proved to be a great move.
I agree, B.A. I mean, Ham was an assistant for a decade in the league, earned his spot as the main guy, and Darvin was a really tough player, too. I mean, he went undrafted and won a title with the Pistons against the Lakers.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Robinson, a screen on Hachimura. Back to Robinson. Randall outside. Pass to Oubre. Outside Brunson. Clock at 6. Pulls up, high post. Here's Robinson. Deflected. Here's the beast. Now the Lakers moving it up. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Outside Brunson from deep three-point land. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Brunson again missing.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Randall. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
And the first one at the line is good. Oubre, he's checked in for Randall. And it's DiVincenzo in for McBride. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. On the court right now for the Knicks. Kelly Oubre out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Oubre. Still no points. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Bogdanovic. He can't hit that time. Oh, good D by Boucher. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the 76ers played some superb basketball. He dropped 27 points, and his range was on full display. And for him, it was kind of business as usual. With the way he's been playing in the last few games, we'll see if he can do it again. Guys?
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
The 11-footer. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Last time they met was in New York.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
And a guy who entered the league in a supporting role, Doris. Jalen Brunson, now a legitimate star.
He is, B.A., and consider that this is a man who was drafted in the second round and just kept working, biding his time, and contributing to winning. And the greater the opportunity, the more he has stretched to meet that opportunity.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Hart. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Boucher, no good.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And James Harden pulls it down. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 6-point lead. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Now here's Brunson. He's covered closely. Pass to Bogdanovic. Over Boucher. And Reeves pulls it down.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo. The Lakers call timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Tobias Harris checked in for the Lakers. Hachimura comes in for James Harden. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Brunson surveys. Rebound, the Lakers. Davis has got 4 rebounds now.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
The Beast passes to Hachimura. Out to the wing. There's the triple. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Well, you can see the eagerness to contribute from Rui Hachimura. Finds the open man, willing to facilitate.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Brunson. It's Brunson working inside.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Pass to Reeves. Hachimura against Oubre. Here's the Beast. 9 points in the game. Davis finds Hachimura. And another 3 for the Lakers.
What a smooth catch-and-shoot opportunity from Rui Hachimura. Pretty.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hey, I was wondering, after the show, you guys doing anything?
Well, that depends.
Well, I got 3 free tickets to golf. And moving forward, a lot to like about that first half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
On the glass, they've been tremendous.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
They've got Rui Hachimura. Davis out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's the Beast in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, B.A. You definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both. And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Here's Davis. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
For three, Randall. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Los Angeles has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Back to Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. To the middle. Here's the Beast. And again, it's the Lakers.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Bogdanovich may not be a star, but he has respect. All-star Kevin Durant said, quote, guys like him challenge you with their fundamentals. He can dribble, shoot, and pass. He's methodical and efficient with his movements. A guy like that can play with his brain and also with his skills. It presents a unique challenge. Brian?
Boy, that is the truth. Nice stuff there, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Robinson. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. For three, DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Robinson, a screen on Harris. Count that one.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Lakers in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed.
When I look at the Lakers, it's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking, but not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Here's the Beast. He's got 15. Harris outside. And stolen by Brunson. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Dives for it, and stolen by Brunson. Oubre with it. Hachimura covering. Outside Brunson. Yes, sir! Brunson for 3.
You can see the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game. Boy, the three-point stroke has really come a long way.
Harris outside. Down low. Here's Davis. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Davis has got 8.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Randall, the pass to Brunson. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Brunson's got 22 points.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
Pass to Reeves. Fires for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now a timeout called by New York.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and without hesitation.
On the court right now for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. And it's Hachimura missing.
Well, they needed that board. They've had a hard time on the glass, but they still have a shot here.
Here's Brunson. Cashes it in from 11 feet. Brunson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
And Davis gets it to go. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. With the step back. Here's Brunson. Ooh, nicely done. Brunson with the floater.
Superb touch on the teardrop. Jalen Brunson so good with the floater.
And the Lakers call time here. The Lakers making a switch here. Reeves is checked in.
Coming into the floor for your Lakers.
The Lakers in the lead.
Number 15, Austin Reeves.
Harris outside. Here's Reeves. DiVincenzo covering. To the left side wing. Here's the Beast. 5 on the clock. And the 3 off target. The Knicks have got 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Now here's Brunson. Not a lot of room. To the inside. That's good from Robinson. On the assist from Brunson. Now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Down low. Here's the Beast. Oh my goodness! Cocked it back and fired it home!
We're beginning to see this more and more from Harris. Just taking what the defense allows, and that time finding the wide open man.
Randall, the pass to Brunson. 14 feet away. Rebound by the Lakers. The Beast has got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside, here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Second team.
To the middle. Pass to Brunson. Tries the spin move. Converts after the nice spin. Brunson's got 8 points here in the quarter.
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
The Beast shot is off. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 6. Hachimura with the defensive effort. And for the Lakers, they're shooting the ball at only 35% here in the fourth quarter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oubre.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. 46 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
Time for T-shirts.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what coach is looking for.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Brunson outside. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Here's the Beast. Brunson defending. Harris, a screen on Brunson. Here's the beast. And it's in.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And the Knicks call time here. They're behind by 5. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. So it's the Knicks now. Oubre finds Brunson. Wide open. Oh, he nails it!
Consistency as a jump shooter. Jalen Brunson with that quick, compact release.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul. 15.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Number 9.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Team is in the penalty. At the line for Los
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
2 shots.
And he ends up making the second. And that increases the lead to 6. Randall outside. From deep. That shot is off. And so it's the Lakers with the W. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most.
Do I have a choice?